Hey, today I saw someone searching for food in the dumpster. In a dumpster for food. No one should be hungry in this world. No one should have to search in a dumpster for food.
I feel like making you dig in your bag. So I got a new bag. I'll do this. I'll do it. I'll finish.
I took my breakfast this morning and I gave it to one of the friends that I made that lives under the bridge where I stay. And after I gave him that, I passed by maybe 15 other people asleep under a bridge in the store. This is not okay. This is not okay. We have all of these organizations, all of these nonprofits, all of these fixes, but nothing is actually fixing, eradicating, ending the actual problem.
Maintenance to the back room will fail, maintenance to the back room will fail. Mantenimiento a la bodega para mantenimiento de agua.
I had to come to a place, actually, Jesus led me here, like he always does everywhere, and I had to heal pain and suffering and trauma and abuse, neglect, hurt, anger, to really allow Jesus back into my heart. I had to heal. I grew up in an abusive home, abuse from, I just saw 333 while doing this, and that is Jesus' number. And just letting me know that this is right. This home. The foster mom was a preacher. And she took full advantage of the gift that was given to her. And she abused it. And in return, us. And because of the light she saw in me, it was her purpose to destroy it, to present this idea of who Jesus is to me in a way that was so distorted and mean and ugly and negative, that when it was time for me to have my own idea of who Jesus is, I just sort of dismissed it. how do I say this? I decided that that wasn't for me. Like, if this is what Jesus is, this is what your God is. Learn it. Because I'm talking church, preaching, teaching, and then at home, the most abusive soul I've ever encountered. Mean-spirited, ugly, black heart. Physically abusive, emotionally abusive, mentally abusive, just, and her son, sexually abusive, because he was right underneath her. It changed the way I saw God, the way I saw Jesus, church, Christianity. It was evil to me that you get to be in church and claim to be a Christian, but you are the total opposite. It changed me. It changed me. And that was the purpose of the abuse. That was the purpose of the hate of this darkness. I left today, and I followed the signs, the arrows that God was giving me to find where I was going today. Because I'm never like, I'm gonna, well, yes I am. I'm like, I'm gonna go here today, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna figure this out, blah, blah, blah. And then Spirit's like, nah, you're going here today. And so I was like, okay, I need to find a place where I can sit and read, or find a place where I can sit and I can go online and use the computer, etc. And I've been seeing Walmart. Jesus showed me in a movie, like this crazy change. I believe it's called Where the Heart Is. So this is how Spirit speaks to me, in movies, in books, little wordages, signs, arrows, and I just have to be open to what I'm being shown. So today I got my arrows to come all the way down to Walmart, or to the end of the line. And then once I'm sitting on the platform, I started reading my book. And in the book, it talks about this painting where these students are trying to figure out what it means. And eventually, it gets to the part about Jesus, and it says the Jews killed Jesus. So it brings up Jesus. And I'm like, okay, let me just tap in. And music is another way, I don't know if I said that Jesus speaks to me. And repeat, I've been hearing different Cole songs. And this one was Pick Up the Phone. I just kept hearing Pick Up the Phone, show me if it's real. The train that I was on was train car 411, which is information. It's like, what's the information? What do you want me to hear? And I kept hearing Pick Up the Phone, show me if it's real. And I was like, okay, I'm picking up the phone. Mentally, I said it. Physically, I said it aloud. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the phone. And I answered, I physically answered the phone, just like with my hands, because I don't have an actual phone. And I put down the book, and then I'm like, I need to use the restroom. Like, I need to, where can I go? I saw a laundromat. I saw a laundromat across the way, and I was like, oh, easy, I can just pop in there and use the restroom, no big deal. And then someone went to the laundromat, knocked on the door, they opened it, and I know he asked to use the restroom. And the owner pointed to the sign that says no public restrooms. Now I know that it said that even though I couldn't see it, because every organization, every business now has a sign that says no public restrooms, which basically is like, I'm sorry if you're homeless and you gotta pee. Move around. Like, what are we doing as a culture? And so I was like, oh, I can just go to Walmart. Let me just go to Walmart and use the restroom. So I come into Walmart and I'm like, okay. And as I'm walking, I see my angel numbers that are the moon and the sun. And I see my angel numbers that talk about change, that talk about harmony and balance, and new beginnings. Reciprocity, letting go. Something new is happening. I keep walking. Moon and the sun. My shirt sweater cost me $3. With the moon and the sun. So there's a balance here of light in the darkness, light in light, darkness in the light, etc. I come in, and as I'm passing by, I see this space where I can sit, and I can read, and I can make my videos. See what I mean? Divinely guided. So there needs to be this openness to receive the messages of spirit, and going through a healing journey to come back into who God is, who Jesus is for ourselves. Releasing what we've been taught to know, and finding out who the real Jesus was.